Hey everybody, Jayborino here. It's Doom Eternal. This will be the last video, because we're very close to facing down the icon of sin that has been resurrected. It's out of control! It's a giant mecha icon of sin. This last level really does not mess around. We've been doing okay. The Marauder did steal a life from me, but we got through seemingly some of the hardest encounters that there were to be had. We took down 2 tyrants. We're out of Unmaker ammo / BFG ammo, but there is some right at the top of these stairs. So that's something. And I really could use some, I could really use some trash demons here to get some help and armor from, please. Okay, so let's freeze him and then punch him. Get rid of him. Immediately lose one of our lives. And then let's just start running around like a madman. Let's see if maybe we can get this Hell Knight. And I'm just gonna keep going up and down the stairs. It's the only way I can think to make this happen. I hear Pinky running at me. I hate that. Out of rocket ammo. It's kind of something I rely on, you know? We're going to Unmaker this because we did get some ammo for it. Alright. Pain elementals are gone. Mancubus down. There's more Unmaker ammo up here. Let's see if we can grab that. Is there another Marauder? There is. This is the last Marauder in the game, I suspect. We have to kill this other stuff in here. Okay, Pinky down. Oh shit! It has its turret still. Damn. Stupid-ass dog. Ah, the lost souls are bugging out again. Hello, sir. Oh, hello. Alright, are those all the higher tier demons? Let me make a quick round and make sure that all the extra shit is dead, besides the fodder. You flippin' dog! Let's see if he'll come up to me. There he is. Another Revenant, though. Heal me up, buddy. What the hell? That's not... He got out the gun that I wanted him to get out, and then he put it away. That's not how this works. I have 1 shot left. Did not kill him. Once again, I got out the wrong gun. He was up there waiting for me. No! Flee! It's the dogs! Oh my god. Oh my god. I just got totally fucked on an edge there. There we go. Is that an Archvile? You piece of flippin' garbage. Cyber Mancubus is out. Punch him. Then run away. I have 5 HP left. It's not looking good, boys. It was used. Something pegged me. One of these trash mobs, probably. Yeah, that one also needs to be blood punched. I have no super weapon ammunition. But I think that's just about it. That was like 2 or 3 extra lives. I might want to put saving throw on for the final thing. All right. Yeah, I have 9 shots left, but that's okay. Honestly, just the straight-up BFG might have been a better option. I'm not really sure. Okay, so we're going over there. Man, what a time to be alive. It's been, get there. It's been a fun time. It's been hard, though.
Soon, the gods will walk amongst us once again. Only then shall we find salvation.
Okay, there are no other pickups. It's just the final boss encounter. So real quick, one thing that I can do is let's spend the rest of our points. So let's just master this. We got enough coins to do the last 2, so that's done. We go here. We level this up. All right, and we get free masteries using our coins. And there we go. So we've mastered all of our weapons. We've leveled up our suit. We've officially gotten 100% of the game, and now all we have to do is beat it, which is no simple task.
He's close. Across that bridge.
Okay. First thing, let's just do that. I'll get them all. I'll get them both. What is that Revenant doing? Is he dead? I don't think he's dead. Arachnotrons. There's something behind me? Also, is that Revenant still alive? Just sort of like hanging out up here? How are you not dead yet? Okay, good. I think I'll just use these for a second. And then Chainsaw will be up momentarily. Imagine playing through this game and not realizing that you get your Chainsaw as a free refill. That would just be agonizing. What? Did I dash through it? That time I didn't dash, but I didn't get it. Okay, we're fine. It's good. Okay, Unmaker ammo. Only 1 pickup, and it was the Icon of Sin, or Final Sin, or something. I don't have any other challenges. Glory kills from further away. I might change that. I actually think this would be better. Like, I don't need this. I think this is better. Because there are tons of Blood Punch power-ups in this arena.
Now, two titans. As usual.
Okay, this boss fight does not mess around, and I wish it just didn't give you all this stupid pop-up garbage. Okay, So as you can see, there's tons of stuff all over the arena. Like free pickups, and they respawn too. So just pick a part of him. Just shoot the shit out of it. And then anything that's not fodder, just use Blood Punch or, you know, use whatever you need to on, essentially. Oh! Alright, you earned that one, Icon of Sin. But I found micro missiles work very well on this section. But he has a bunch of body parts, and you have to basically just shoot them all off. Hello? And again, there's blood punch charges. We already taken a good portion of him off, and I think that's because I used the Unmaker a bunch. So as you can see, he goes through phases, and it's just as typical. Just don't stop running. And depending on what is spawning, then you want to run over and hit it with either the Unmaker or your sword. One last time, we'll kill him with a cluster burst. No! You just see him rearing up. Almost got him. I got another piece. It looks like it's both of his arms, which I think are easily accessible up top. Do I have any Unmaker ammo? Yeah. I don't think you can use the Crucible on him. Oh, hit him. Look at that. This is a good boss fight. Like, you got this motherfucker who's just, like, constantly shooting giant projectiles at you and or punching the ground. Just swinging wildly. Alright, do I have enough ammo now? Let's grab this too. That one immediately broke. It makes the noise. The shink noise. Let's go, boys. There we go. Why is he not? Okay, he's leaving. He's a coward. There he goes.
With its armor fully destroyed, the body is now exposed. Take the portal and finish this fight.
All right. Let's do it. Our boy Samuel cheering us on, but probably just because he needs, I actually don't know. I don't know. He's used us for something. Maybe he just genuinely wants us to win. I don't know. Maybe he's genuine. Probably not. Immediately back up. Don't tell me what to do. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but now it's his body parts instead of armor. And the enemies are challenging. More challenging, I should say. Did I do it? What the heck was that? I should just blood punch those. It's a waste, I think. Trying to take his face out first. I think Unmaker's good because the damage spreads out. Don't stand in the fire, Jayborino. What is happening? No. Kind of hard to tell what part of him needs to be destroyed and what part is not currently. I don't know, man. I don't think I've actually destroyed. I mean, there we go. When they turn like totally red with bones, that means it's time. Oh, Jesus. I don't think the Unmaker ammo respawns, actually. So many barons. That's doing no damage. That part of him must already be destroyed. Is there... Oh, there's no map. I was going to say, sometimes the... Oh, no, there is. Here we go. Okay. It's crazy. None of those are going to hit. I think micro missiles are the way to go. Hello? Boss tip. Do you think I don't know? Sounds like one of them just got shot off. He's low HP one way or another. It's just finding the parts that need to be destroyed completely. There's another one. Oh, gosh. That's another piece down, it looks like. Oh! What? I'll take it.
And you will be their savior. Your strength will be their shield, and your will their sword. You remain unbroken, for your fight is eternal.
We have done it. I'm not sure what got the last hit on the Icon of Sin. I may have inadvertently done it if he like punched the ground and I swung my crucible and it hit his hand or something. Or perhaps one of the demons friendly fired him to death because he was that close to death. The last shot we took at him was with the super shotgun and it did a boatload of damage. So that was a good way to have it go out. Normally I'd watch all the credits, but they're just so terribly long in any current games these days. That's not really an excuse. I really should just watch them so that, you know, I was given the privilege of being able to play this without any monetization issues, so I probably should just show them all. Alright, so that's the game. And, I've seen there's a lot of complaining online about this game, as there always is, but we can go back to the fortress now. About like, oh, well, I preferred 2016, you know, Doom Eternal's too much of a dizzying mess, and to be fair, it really is. But when you get a handle on it, it's like barely controlled crazy mess, and when you have that control over it, it is just so satisfying. You can listen to our last arc update.
This is the Resistance Network, in what will hopefully be our final broadcast. To all the people of Earth, to anyone listening, the demonic horde has been defeated. The beast, identified by ARC scientists as the icon of sin, was destroyed earlier today by the Slayer himself. And with it, the majority of the demonic force has dispersed. With the threat decreased, it is important now more than ever that we come together. There is hope. The human race will persevere. Many of the survivors believed the Slayer to be a godlike figure in what was a battle between good and evil of biblical proportions. As humanity struggles to understand what happened to them and why, many look to the Slayer now for answers, but his whereabouts remain unknown.
So I've seen a variety of opinions on like the story of this game, and I said this at the end of a previous video. I think they did okay with what they were trying to do. I think where they really, I don't want to say messed up, but where they came on too strong was tone. 2016 had like it was way over the top, but it was almost like clearly satire. Whereas this one is really on the nose, and it's sort of Poe's Law, where I genuinely can't tell if they're like, yeah, so badass. Whereas 2016 is like, he's badass, but it's like almost comical how over the top we've made him in terms of being badass, you know? It's just silly, like, oh, we made an epic game. There's our toy collection that's completed. But again, like 2016 felt kind of like a satire, and like when you really looked at the themes of it, it was just sort of Doom guy who seemed sort of exasperated with how stupid the UAC was for allowing this to happen because of corporate greed. That was the theme, like an existential threat like climate change, and corporate greed is just sort of, it's not stemming the tide. In fact, it's welcoming it in, and it's just up to you, seemingly ordinary guy who's just really mad about the situation, just come in and clean up the mess. And again, I actually think that's almost reading too much into 2016, and that's why I thought it was so good, is like, you could read a lot into it, but no matter how much you did, you would just think, who cares? Whereas this game, like, they really, really went hard with the backstory with the Sentinels and the Makers, and I thought that was all fine. I thought, like, the fantasy elements, I thought were neat. It was neat to learn about that stuff, and it was drip-fed to you in a reasonable and slow fashion, so you spent the whole game really guessing. And then at the very end, I think all the Hayden exposition came on a little too strong. Like, he's like, oh, the Makers want to consume Earth to keep their world alive. Like, yeah, we know. We've been playing the game for like 20 hours. We get it. We understand that that's what they're trying to do, dude. That much has been already made clear. All right, so that's everything on the fortress. There are a bunch of Easter eggs with the books in that little area as well. But at the end of the day, I really like Doom 2016, and Doom 2016 is really fun, and I don't want to say, after playing this, it feels almost casual. Like, you can kind of, there are elements, especially in the latter half of the game, where you can almost just relax. Like, you can just use the super shotgun for the whole second half of the game and have a blast. It's still fun, but compared to this, relatively easy. Whereas this game, there is no exhale. It's hard the whole way through. And even if you're really good at the game, it's not so much that you'd consider it hard, but you have to be always on. Like, you have to always be active. You have to be, you're an active player. Where a lot of games, again, there are times where you sort of relax and there's more of a decompression phase, especially towards the end when you're very powerful. Whereas this game, the more powerful you get, the more tools you have, is just more stuff to manage when the enemy encounters become harder, because they hit so hard. Now, I will say, you could play on the lowest difficulty. I did to get an achievement, and it, I mean, the enemies hit for, compared to Ultraviolence, it's like nothing. Like, you could just stand there and let them hit you, and you won't die. So, there is a play mode for people who do want, you know, kind of a nice experience where you can just be completely overpowered, and that's absolutely fine. And frankly, you might not be overpowered, again, if you're just not very quick. It's okay to play on the lower difficulties. It's cool to see this game take difficulty seriously, where it's seemingly Ultraviolence and Nightmare are not absurdly over the top. They're doable. And I think maybe that's why some people are struggling with this, is I know that when I started playing this, after the first, I would say play session, really the first play session, I got through like the first 3 or 4 missions, and I just thought, like, I'm not really feeling this. And then I went to bed, the next day I played some more, and it just muscle memory was starting to set in. I started actually using Flame Belch more, and then using the chainsaw in a better combination with when I needed ammunition, and it all just sort of fell into place. And so managing those cooldowns, like the Flame Belch and the chainsaw in particular, they really just sort of became second nature. Like I don't even think about them in their cooldowns. I just use them when I think I need them, and they're typically off cooldown just because I've gotten into that flow of expecting when I'm going to need them. So again, it all just sort of works, and it's not for everybody. Again, if you just never really get into that flow, then you probably you're not really gonna. You just might just not like it that much, and that's okay. I think 2016 is for a broader audience, whereas this takes 2016 and amps it up to 11. And like I said, there are no moments when you finally become so powerful where you can just sort of sit back. You'd think, oh, I got the Unmaker, I'm gonna be super powerful. No, it's honestly not really better than the BFG. It's just a novelty because you could have it at all. So, yeah, I guess those are my closing thoughts on Eternal. I think this game is great. The combat absolutely nailed it for what I want. It's not for everybody. Again, it's very, very fast-paced. But at the same time, if it looks cool to you, you can certainly, play it on I'm Too Young to Die, and I'm sure you'll have a good time, regardless of how good you think you can be at this game. All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I kind of have a hankering to go play 2016 again after this. I have played 2016. I don't know if anyone's been asking in the comments, but I have played it a long time ago, so I streamed it. I would have liked to stream this game, but my internet speed it's not optimal for streaming right now. It's just very, very choppy when I try to stream. So one day when we move after quarantine ends, and well, I don't know. I'm recording this at the end of March, so when this video goes out, I don't know. The world is changing at a rapid pace. I just hope you all stay safe, and we'll see where we're at in a month. All right, and I'll see everyone next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day today. Stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye now.